So, it's kind of hard to show you the scale, or it's kind of hard to show you the squiggliness of the mountain roads when I am filming on a GoPro, on my helmet, or on my handlebars. So, I'm at a vista right now and you can see the road that I just drove, and it doesn't look that squiggly from here. But that is also pretty much straight up a mountain. It's like a probably 10 to 15 degree incline the entire time. It's intense. Look, you can see a little tiny little motorcycle coming up now. It takes a lot of energy to get up here, especially on a shitty little 110cc piece of dirt like this. I hate this bike. I'm going back to Hanoi on 2 days from now, and I can't wait to sell this piece of dirt. Vietnamese houses are very interesting. They're very ornate, beautiful, kind of French style. I see this French influence at least. And they're always very thin and long, and they only ever paint the front. But you see them in villages, you see them in major towns, and even in Hanoi, their buildings are always very skinny. Today I'm going to Hang Chau. I don't actually know what Hang Chau is. I saw it on the map and it had 5-star reviews. I think it might be caves, but I'm not entirely sure. It is listed as one of the best things to do in Moc Chau, which is where I am right now. It's a pretty big cave. It's got a lot of signs that are all in Vietnamese. I am 100% the only Westerner here. It's also got a lot of these little shrines to the ancestors. It's a big cave. This is really cool. Let's see what's over here. They got the gifts to the ancestors. They got incense, fake money, bananas. I saw some chocolates over there. Let's see, where does this go? Am I allowed to go this way? It's very dark. It didn't say I couldn't. Okay, so I asked the lady, and she said it was safe to go this way, but there are no lights. You need your own flashlight. And she said there are bats as well. So I'm just gonna use my flashlight to make sure I don't trip, but this shit is kind of fucking terrifying. Because there are no lights whatsoever. There are stairs. I do believe her that it is safe, but like, holy shit, you probably can't see anything. Oh, you see the stairs? So there are stairs. And the abyss doesn't go too dark. I'm hoping that it's easy to follow. So far, so good. I've come to a dead end. There's another worship, family ancestor worship thing. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Can you see me? Probably can't. How about now? Oh, I am so scared. No, not really. But fuck, man. It is very dark. There's occasional signs that are written in Vietnamese, so I can't read them. I just hope I don't run into any goddamn chuds. But the echo is pretty cool. I don't know if this camera can catch that, but it's pretty cool. There are lights. They're just not on. And I think this might be a dead end. All this fucking scrounging around in the dark for another small ancestor shrine with a 1,000 dong note and another dead end, and a lot of burned incense. And can't tell if that goes any deeper. I'm not here to spelunk. Nope, it just ends. Why do they call it spelunking? That's something I don't get. Some graffiti. Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, it's actually quite warm in here, even though it's a cave. So yeah, this is Dong Cao, or no, Cao Dong. I don't fucking know. I don't speak Vietnamese. It's a cool little cave. It's small, but it's neat. It's worth a look. And it only cost 10,000 dong, which is about like 15 cents, 20 cents, something like that. I did kind of hope that this like looped around or went somewhere, but it doesn't. It just ends. So there is another section to the cave. I'm gonna check that out now. I know the video isn't all that interesting to look at, but there really is nothing quite as dark and quiet as a cave. These are amazing. I love caves. I used to teach outdoor education, and we would do walks in the forest at night, and we would learn about our eyes and like how we see in the dark. And the woods are dark at night, they are, but not like a cave. It's incredible. I love it. Can you see how they're shimmering? I'm not sure if the video is picking that up, but they're shimmering like crazy. Glittering, I should say. And the texture, like it ain't concrete. I don't know how much of this is coming out on video. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of editing. But this cave is huge. I mean, it's not huge, but it's like, it just keeps going. And I think I know the way back, but I can't actually tell. There's some more, I don't know what. Oh, there's a ladder. What? What? There's a fucking ladder? Part of me wishes the lights were on so I could see what the hell I'm doing. The other part of me is like, hell yeah, man, no fucking ladder. Or no fucking lights, this is what the cave is really like. Cam. I don't know what that means. Well, I looked up on my phone what cam means. Apparently it means oranges. Which I don't think is the right translation. Do I dare go up this creepy looking ladder in the middle of the dark with no one fucking around? I don't know if I have the balls, man. Like, this is kind of creeping me out a little bit. I mean, I can see not far at all. And I'm like, yeah, I'm using my flashlight and this is a dead end. But at the same time, this is fucking freaky being in here by myself. Because it's really dark. And I know that the only thing that lives in caves is bats and other small things that aren't gonna fucking hurt me. But that doesn't change the fact that this is fucking creepy, dude. Do I have the balls to go upstairs? Yes, I do. But fuck. If I get eaten by chuds, you'll know where my body went. This is beautiful, though. Like, look at that. I'm guessing it's limestone. I don't know shit about rocks. Somebody can tell me. Wow, this ladder is not very good. Oh, it doesn't even go anywhere. Like, that's it? That's what I fucking climbed the ladder for? That's nothing. It's kind of cool, but, well, I guess we'll go all the way. No reason to not go ham. Fuck, man. Like, okay. I am not a cave explorer. I'm not trying to get stuck. This is nuts. What's annoying, they have lights. Like, look, they have fucking electricity. It's just not on. But, whatever. It doesn't need to be. Ooh, look at that. Let me make sure I don't fall down the fucking hole. And look at that. That's cool. That is cool. I want you to look at this ladder for a second. It is so rusty and creepy. It's like something out of a survival horror video game. I am hearing sounds every now and then, but usually it's the drip of water. I don't think there are any bats here. But I'm done. I'm going back out. I've had enough solo cave exploring to last a good amount. It's amazing in here. It's incredible. I loved it, but I'm also ready to not be here anymore. Oh shit, which way do I go back? I'm about to exit the dark part of the cave, go back into the light, which will be nice, because it was really fucking dark in there. And now I can see where I'm going again. And natural light is here. Oh, thank God. The sun. Oh, the sun. How I missed you. Sometimes when you go to a tourist attraction that is a tourist attraction specifically for locals, and you're the only white guy there, you're basically a celebrity. I just took photos with about 5 different people, just because I'm not Vietnamese. I'm the only not Vietnamese person here. This tourist attraction is not so nice. It's just concrete and a river. The river's pretty, but it's just lots of concrete. Asians love concrete. At least Vietnam and China do. We are in a pretty place, and it does make me feel like a celebrity. Taking pictures with people, giving kids high fives, all that kind of stuff. That's the group right there that wanted pictures with me. Overall, not a bad outing. This place is packed. There are so many Vietnamese tourists. So far I'm the only Western person that I've seen, but that doesn't mean that I'm the only one here, but there are not a lot of Western people here, and I can see why. I mean, it's fine, you know, it's a nice little creek, but it's fake. Look at this. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but all of these rocks, none of this is natural. This is all fake. They got some cool kind of architecture over there I'm going to check out later, but like, I mean, it's just a river. I don't really get the allure. There's better rivers in Vietnam, everywhere. And yet this is the one that they chose to make a tourist attraction. I don't know why, but there are so many people there. And look at that. You see that row of houses? See that row of houses? That is all gift shops. So that gives exit through the gift shop whole new meaning. Okay, I found the pretty part. It wasn't just that shitty little river. There was a nice waterfall, which I'm glad about. But it is crazy crowded. And they like taking pictures as much as Chinese people do. But it is pretty. I have reason to believe that this waterfall is entirely fake. That looks like concrete. I'm pretty sure the whole thing isn't real, which is hilarious. But I'm pretty sure it's all just concrete. I don't think that this is a real waterfall. Or it might be a real river that they diverted to go off a cliff or something, because this doesn't look right. It's not, there's something off here. I think that it's fake. This place is such a weird tourist attraction because all the waterfalls are fake, or the ones that aren't are just small. And then they just added all this weird-ass infrastructure. They added all this infrastructure to try and make it like more of a real tourist attraction. But there's no reason for this to be so popular. The waterfall is fake, 100%. These smaller ones, they might not be fake, but they're tiny. There are way better places to explore in Vietnam, and yet this is the place that it's packed. There's so many people here, and there's a huge gift shop, and it's just I don't get it, man. It's weird. Like, the waterfalls are nice, but they're small, and the big one is definitely fake. It's made of concrete. I don't get it, dude. I really don't. Okay, so that was Dai Yem Waterfall. One of the weirdest little tourist attractions I have been to. No reason for it to exist, but absolutely packed with Vietnamese tourists. They bus them in. Check this out. See, they bus them in. Probably from Hanoi, probably from all over. Literally dozens of buses. This place was packed. And for no reason. The waterfall was alright. It wasn't amazing. It was pretty, but I don't think it was worth this level of attention. The day was not a total loss though, because I got a couple of pretty dope hats. I got this one, which is a pretty cool color. I like it. It'll match with a lot of shit. And I got this dope red one, which is fucking sweet, actually, looking at it now. They cost $1 each, so I got 2 of them. And so the day was not a total loss. The caves today were awesome. The waterfall was not, but like I said, I got these hats, so I'm gonna go try and find dinner. This is kind of a weird day. So I am here at Deutsche Tri Tim. It's a tea plantation, and it's actually really cool. It's really beautiful. If it wasn't raining and foggy, I would take my drone out, but unfortunately it's raining and foggy. But the fog makes the tea look really cool. So this is a tourist attraction mainly for Vietnamese people. I am the only Western guy I've seen so far, which is kind of the theme of Moc Chau for me so far. I have always been the only Western guy around, which is fine. I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, it's beautiful in the fog. I like it. It's very cool. And this whole area is just, you walk around, you smell tea, you taste tea, and they have a lot of tea on sale. It's actually a pretty cool little spot. I like it. It was worth coming here. So conditions are less than ideal because it's so foggy out, but there's people at the top of that hill. This place is actually really cool. I like it a lot. It's pretty. The landscape is something I haven't seen before. This is a cool place. I like it a lot. I might take the drone out. It makes me a little nervous because it's foggy and I don't want it to get wet, and you know, it's an expensive piece of equipment. But the landscape here is awesome. I really like it. So, this place is really cool. I like it a lot. It's just a farm. It's just a tea farm. But it's really, really neat. It would be much neater on a sunny day, but the landscape is just really cool. I wish that it wasn't foggy, but it is what it is. I do plan on coming back here once I sell my bike and get a nice bike, and come back in the summer, or at least the late spring. But I hear that they cut down all the tea leaves, so maybe when I come back it won't be very cool. I don't know. But I think I will come back because it's really neat. I like this a lot. It's very calming. It's a very quiet landscape. Even though it's packed with Vietnamese tourists, it's still a very calming and serene landscape. And I just really like everything about this. I like agriculture as a tourist attraction. I think that's neat. I think that's cool. Because farms are cool. Farms are awesome. Farms are beautiful. And this one is no exception. Row upon row upon row of tea with some cows in the distance. There's so much tea here. It's amazing. I tried some earlier. What I tried was oolong tea. I don't know if that's all they make here. I don't know if there's different types of tea or if it's just the way they process it. I think it's just the way they process it. I don't know if different species of tea would change anything, or if there are different species of tea. I don't know. I know that black tea is fermented, green tea is slightly fermented, white tea is not fermented. I don't know that much about tea. This would be the place to learn, but all of the information is, of course, in Vietnamese. This is not Western oriented, which is cool. I like that it's not Western oriented. But it's very unique. Highly recommend you come here. It's worth a look if you're in Moc Chau. This is way better than that awful waterfall I went to yesterday.